You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it? I didn't want to get copyright claimed, so I'm just going to sing the song for you guys. I really can't tell you what any of that was. That should give you a clear insight to my mental state lately. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled broadcasting. Enjoy the video. So I had a whole video shot, edited, and ready for y'all, and I uploaded it yesterday and then completely unlisted it right after it was done. I'm really not sure why. But this video is now going to be what that video was supposed to be. But hey, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. I'm still gonna put like a thank you screen for watching and tapping in. You know, thank you guys for tapping in at the end of that. At the end of this video, end of that. Nice one. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm going to put like a 3-minute clip of that video at the end of this video with like a thank you at the bottom. there we go, Jarrell. You'll remember how to speak. Any of you out there in the wonderful landscape that is my subscriber section wonder what I've been doing. I have been over here learning things like Blender. Yeah, I've been learning Blender. So Blender is pretty cool. Don't ask me what happened to the sprinkles on this donut. I have absolutely no idea. Am I going to fix it? Well, of course, I'm going to try much later because I want to start modeling other things like cups, bottles, things of that nature. Because if you guys have been watching my videos, I think some of y'all could put the pieces together of what I'm kind of developing in the background, or at least getting a start on. And this has been an amazing creative outlet for me because back in high school, I actually did something called design and drawing for production. It was like a college course class. And yeah, this reminds me of that. And I'm picking up Blender pretty quickly. And actually, through the love of my life, I realized that I actually learn things very quickly. I'm a very visual learner. And through actually a couple of careers that I switched through this year, I also learned that I pick things up pretty fast. Never really knew that about myself, or I guess I really never gave myself the credit. But I'm having a blast and I'm exploring new parts of myself. Kind of Blender kind of made sense for who I am, but you know, it's all good. Shout out to Blender Guru. You already know that donut tutorial is awesome. I've been finding so many videos and compiling them into a playlist and just soaking in all the knowledge and understanding Blender as, you know, quickly as possible so I can get into some other things. Anyways, there's a lot of great tutorials out there. I'm going to shout out all of them. If I ever make like some sort of devlog in the future, why would I need a devlog though? But you know, also I've been picking up Unity, C#. Oh my gosh, programming. Yeah, I don't think you guys want to see. Yeah, so anyways, no promises to anything in the future, but right now I'm just picking up these skills because, hey, you know, I love video games, and you know, my love was talking me into it, and she was like, it just makes sense for you to go down a route like this. So I was like, you know what, why not? Let's start getting some of that creative juice flowing, and I'm having a blast literally sculpting things in Blender. So I think I will probably make the majority of the assets for my game, but we'll see. You know, I don't want to speak too soon. You know, I just keep it little for now. Also, shout out to the love of my life. I mean, the things that we are able to accomplish together, the ideas that we cook up, the creativity. I mean, man, it's literally been a blast. Like, it's been a blast to see certain things come into fruition, and also from someone who kind of knew and was aware of manifestation, but knew of it in a different way. I hate that word, manifestation, but nonetheless, really cool to see opportunities and things that we're doing together come to fruition. So yeah, so that just shout out to her, because I'm forever grateful and forever, like, I feel like one of those individuals that's like, I'm a lucky man. So that video that I made yesterday was like 36 minutes. It was a really cool video. I started talking about all of this stuff with, you know, a lot of the level ups I've made in my spiritual journey. And one of the things I talked about is the whole concept of I am, and really realizing that a lot of these mythologies and stuff are really just speaking of us, if you interpret them that way. But I just realized that, man, everything in my journey so far has really been circling me back to the beginning of who I am, and realizing who I was before this whole being called LUNARWASLOST or Rel. So that's also been a very transformative experience. Realizing this has made things attract a lot faster in my life. I had a beautiful conversation with my cousin, that something we talked about years ago, where it was like one mistake that she thinks we were making in our journey when it came to attracting things is realizing that we're really not creating anything. Like everything, this, by the way, this part of the video is honestly just for the more spiritual people tapping in and figuring out, well, it's for anyone who's really open-minded. I'm not trying to gatekeep, but we had a conversation about back then thinking that we were really creating this stuff, when we were just receiving things. We were just aligning to a reality where these opportunities and these doors that were open to us were actually visible in the material world, which is the 3D. So we started to really realize, like, now that it's really asking, ye shall receive. The kingdom of heaven is really in your heart. You change your internal world first, and the world outside you changes. And it's crazy because before she even started locking in on telling me that, I had like one of the world's biggest, I bit my tongue because I think I'm always nervous to share this like detail, but it's just a thing that is why I'm forever grateful. But I had one of the world's biggest superstars at the time, and still to me one of the biggest superstars, literally answer my DM when I was like crashing out one day and just tell me what this is, and that the world is cause and effect. The universe is mental, so focus on what's in your mind first, and then this world on the external of you is just the result of what you've been thinking, your thought patterns, your focus, and everything. So you keep your ego in check, which is basically feed it when it needs to be fed, so it's not tripping and not being against you, which actually caused my mind to like zero out and basically have no negative thoughts and all that negative programming, ABC, etc. And then it got to a point where I was like zen in my mind, and I started to realize and see the little glitches in reality that you do when you start to become aware that your thoughts and feelings are manifesting. Anyways, sorry guys, enough metaphysical yapping aside, but the reason I just wanted to is because it really feels like the dream I had years ago, when I had a dream about 2025 basically being the year that I unlock everything like within myself, and really start to understand why and what my purpose is and what I'm here for. And man, that has been coming true more and more every single day. It's wild. I mean, there's really only now, but so with that last little yap session away, I just want to say thank you to all of you that have been along this journey for LUNARWASLOST. I don't know what the next chapter is looking like, but I also want to give a shout out to Mindflip. I'm gonna put the comment somewhere over here, and I think we should end the video with his song Deeper Knowledge, because I mean, I think that's the best way to end the video. And then and then aside from the bloopers afterward of my other video that will now not see the light of day. Anyways, much love guys, much love in Moonlight. I've been having a blast. Seriously, I think one of the best things that I could give to y'all is just, well first I want to say shout out to Mental Health Month. Seriously, if you don't have someone in your life, like if you're someone who knows someone in your life that you think you should just check up on, and and to all of you that may feel like you're alone right now, I'm here with y'all. Been through some tough times, so Men's Mental Health Month doesn't get the attention I think it deserves, along with some other stuff, but yeah. And I just want to say what I want to leave you guys with, and why I like to drop my little metaphysical gems in these videos, is you truly don't know how powerful your consciousness is until you go within. And there's a lot of things going on right now in the world, and use your discernment and really trust yourself. Remember, when times are very chaotic, the best thing you have to do is go within, and you'll see the truth. So yeah, so with that said, I think I bid you guys a farewell. Much love in Moonlight. I'm out. Peace.
Fully conscious, collecting the pieces, put them all together, I'm connecting the thesis. Yeah, you're trying to understand life and its meaning. What is just what you decide to believe in? Where the intertwined sheets of divine text. Let your inner God speak and your mind rest. Cause if you search on the surface, ain't gon' ever know your worth or your purpose. See what we know goes deep, but the soul knows deeper. Be with the flow and let your soul proceed, bro. It'll take you places that you never been. I done did it, I can say that I've been better since. It goes half mad practice, trash bad habits. Putting it on and get it back, that's it. We operated from the conscience. Homie, this is more than riches, it's abundance. Elevator maintain.